Hello guys, welcome back to my lore series to help you prepare for the release of Dragon Age Veilguard. For the past while, I've been covering anything Grey Wardens, and in today's video I'm going to talk about all the formal Grey Warden ranks. I'm sure you've heard the rank Warden-Commander and Warden-Recruit before, but what about First Warden? And what even is a Chamberlain of the Grey? And what is the difference between a Warden-Constable and High-Constable? Well, grab yourself a nice iced latte with some whipped cream, and let's find out. The hierarchy of the Grey Wardens consists of quite a few formal ranks. Officially, they are led by the First Warden, but high-ranking Wardens generally have a lot of freedom in how they handle things. From top to bottom, the official formal Grey Warden ranks are First Warden, High Constable, Chamberlain of the Grey, Commander of the Grey, Field Commander, Constable of the Grey, Senior Warden, Warden-Archivist, Warden-Ensign, Warden-Acolyte, and Warden-Recruit. Warden-Recruit, a person that has been recruited into the Wardens but has not yet taken a joining. They are given this formal rank for committing themselves to the Warden's cause, even if they don't survive the joining. The names of recruits that did not survive the joining are kept in the archives of Weishaupt to honor their sacrifice. Examples of Warden recruits are Sir Jory, David, Valia from The Last Flight novel, and of course our own player character in Origins when Duncan recruits us. Warden-Acolyte. This rank is given to regular Warden mages. Avernus calls his fellow Warden mages acolytes in a flashback at Soldier's Peak. Since Avernus is a Warden mage, we could assume that his official title is Warden-Acolyte as well, even though he is never actually addressed as such. Warden-Ensign, usually just called Warden, is the rank for the ordinary members of the Order. A few notable Wardens are Anders, Stroud, Evka Ivo and Antoine from Tevinter Knights, and of course Alistair and our own Warden. Archivist. As the name suggests, these are the Wardens that take care of Grey Warden archives. Senior Warden, also called Warden Lieutenant in Orlais. This is a formal title given to Grey Wardens that have been with the Order a long time and deserve special privilege. Senior Wardens generally go on special missions and command smaller groups of Wardens. Some notable Senior Wardens are Riordan, Jenica, Kel from The Calling, and Ramesh from Tevinter Knights. Constable of the Grey, also called a Warden-Constable, is a Warden Commander's second in command, and takes over their duties when the Warden Commander is away. Whenever that happens, the Warden-Constable often names a Senior Warden as their second. If a Warden Commander dies or disappears, the Warden-Constable becomes the new Warden Commander. An example of a Warden-Constable is Warden Blackwall, the real Warden Blackwall. Field Commander. A formal but temporary rank that is used only during a blight. They have the same tasks and responsibilities as a Warden Commander, but only in a specific area. Notable field commanders are Garahel, hero of the Fourth Blight, and his sister Isaiah. Commander of the Grey, commonly called Warden Commander, is one of the higher ranks in the Order. Warden Commanders are the leaders of the Wardens in a certain country, and are free to do as they please within that country. Officially, only the First Warden has the authority to name a Warden Commander, but sometimes a Warden Commander is appointed if they are very popular with their fellow Wardens. In those cases, the First Warden accepts their choice and just makes it official. Some well-known Warden Commanders are, of course, Duncan and Sophia Dryden, who were both Warden Commanders of Ferelden, Commander Genevieve and Commander Chlorel of Orlais, Commander Larius of the Free Marches, and of course we can't forget our own Warden Commander of Ferelden after the Fifth Blight. Chamberlain of the Grey, the senior archivist at Weishaupt. A Chamberlain of the Grey technically outranks the Warden Commanders. Warden Commanders send yearly reports to the Chamberlain. High Constable, the second in command to the First Warden. Back when the Grey Wardens still had griffins, they were also responsible for the creature's well-being. These days, the High Constable is the public face of the Order. They manage local recruitment and act as the ambassador to the High King. First Warden, leader of the Grey Wardens. The First Warden is situated at the Warden's headquarters Weishaupt Fortress in the Anderfels, and leads the Order from there. Or, at least, they are supposed to. In reality, the First Warden acts mainly as a figurehead and relies on their Warden commanders to make major decisions within the country they are assigned to. Unlike other places in Thedas where the Wardens are supposed to be politically neutral, in the Anderfels the Wardens hold a great amount of influence, as the First Warden is very involved in Ander politics, comparable to that of nobility in other countries. While the king is mostly focused on the capital city of Habsburg, the Wardens hold authority everywhere else. As for who the First Warden actually is, we have no idea. We've never been given a name, and they've only been mentioned a few times throughout the series. So, as of right now, they are a bit of a mystery. But I have a feeling we might learn a little bit more about this enigmatic figure, as well as of what the fate is going on at Weishaupt right now, in Dragon Age Veilguard. So, as a quick summary, the First Warden is the leader of the Grey Wardens, though they mainly serve as just a figurehead and are very involved in Ander politics. We have no idea what kind of person the current First Warden is, as they've only been mentioned a few times, and never by name. The High-Constable is second in command to the First Warden and used to be in charge of maintaining the Griffins. Chamberlain of the Grey is a senior archivist at Weishaupt, and the one the Warden-Commander sends yearly reports to. Warden-Commander is a high-ranking warden, in charge of the wardens in a certain country. Field Commander is a temporary rank only used during blights. They have the same responsibilities as a Warden-Commander, but only in their appointed area. A Warden-Constable is a Warden-Commander's second in command. Senior Warden is a formal rank given to veteran wardens worthy of the title. Archivists take care of the Grey Warden archives. Warden-Ensign or Warden is the title for regular members of the Order. Warden-Acolytes are Warden Mages, and Warden-Recruits are members that have recently been recruited into the Order but have not yet taken the joining. And those are all the formal ranks of the Grey Wardens. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, let me know by liking this video. Or leave a comment and let me know if there is any other faction you want me to talk about, since there will be a lot of them in Veilguard. If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing, as I put a lot of time and effort into my videos. Or check out my Patreon. If you want to have a chat sometime and join the lovely little community that we've built, feel free to join my Discord. That's it for now though. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.